Yeah, my name is Steve Morano. I'm a singer-songwriter. I've been playing music since I was 9. Started on the keyboards and then ended up forming various bands and then going solo and I very much enjoy writing songs and performing in front of people. I play with various musicians, and one of them is with me today. This is Mark Welds. Mark Weld plays violin. The first song we're going to play today is called The Ghost of Jasper Jackson. It's a little story I wrote about a ghost who haunts the church in Aylesbury called St Mary's Church, and apparently if you go around his gravestone 3 times at 12 o'clock you'll see the ghost. This is called The Ghost of Jasper Jackson.
And it's really scary.
Cold and windy night, the full moon shining bright. Down St Mary's Church, a legend we all heard. Ghost of Jasper Jackson, ghost of Jasper Jackson, won't leave me alone. Ghost of Jasper Jackson, ghost of Jasper Jackson, won't leave me alone. For it there, didn't believe for scared. When 3 times round his tomb, on the strokes a midnight boom. Oh, ghost of Jasper Jackson, ghost of Jasper Jackson, won't leave me alone. Ghost of Jasper Jackson, ghost of Jasper Jackson, won't leave me alone. My eyes, I was chilled by my surprise. I saw the spectre floating there. Better get out of here. 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 Woo! The ghost of Jasper Jackson, the ghost of Jasper Jackson, won't leave me alone. The ghost of Jasper Jackson, the ghost of Jasper Jackson, won't leave me alone. Right.
I think that's insane.
Thank you. My God, I don't know. Mark, you can answer that one.
I remember the first song that I bought on a single that was Eurythmics, There Must Be an Angel, and I still like that kind of improvised gospel-y kind of sound, so yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember, I think it was probably my mother's Heartbeat or something. Maybe Hendrix, but I'd say Jim Morrison for me. What about you, Mark?
I'm not sure, because I like ideally to be in several bands. What do you like most about being a musician?
I've got no choice, basically. You know, it's something...
You get kicked out of every job.
I'm not really good at anything else, to be honest. So, you know, got no choice in it. It's just in me, and I think that's the difference between you know, whether you stick at something or not. And you know, maybe I could have been a fabulous bricklayer or something, but you know, but I'm not. So I think it brings people together. Music brings people together, definitely. So that's a nice thing. Well, I met Ryan Adams at the Palladium on Monday. And,
You actually met him?
Yeah. And I've always loved Ryan Adams. His new album's fabulous. So I've been listening to his last album, and I check out the local scene. There's a guy called Jason Manners. He plays blues and everything, and might go and see his show tonight. So he's always good to watch. For me, I mean, Mark, I mean, you've written some songs, haven't you?
No, I got stuck halfway a song that was called Pancake in the World, and that's the only song I ever attempted writing. It's still not finished, so on you go.
Well, for me, I wrote a song called Crying. It was on my Steve Morano and the Renegades album, and that song was really about the divorce I went through, and the, you know, sort of love I lost, you know, the normal kind of singer-songwriter heartbreak stuff.
I think mine would have to be Nigel Kennedy, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yes, just a sort of fly-in-your-face violinist, and he, you know, he's not got the best technique in the world, but his, interpretation of whatever he does, whether it's classical or jazz or Jimi Hendrix, that's just, he just adds something new to it, and he is original in doing stuff that already exists.
Yeah, that's good. I mean, for me, Mark, I'll say my heroes are just like the regular guy who lives down the street who sort of makes ends meet, really. Maybe raises a family or whatever. You know, maybe a fireman who saves a cat out of a tree.
Where on the planet have you enjoyed yourself the most, and what were you doing?
I think when I was off, not actually on the planet, was probably one of the best times I've ever had. But the thing, I think my favourite place, I don't know, I mean, it's a really hard question. I think it's not where you are, it's who you're with, you know, mainly. But if I was to say one of my favourite places, I mean, I never thought I'd enjoy LA, but I actually quite enjoyed LA when I was hanging out there. Yeah.
It's all the mobile phone, the Twitter, the Facebook, the people not actually talking to each other but texting each other while they're sitting next to each other on a couch.
For me, I'd have to think of climate change, really, and how, you know, we've had all this rain in April, and, you know, things have... I think it does exist, the climate change thing, so it's global warming and everything.
I don't want to be world leader.
No, I don't know, I don't think there should be a world leader.
No.
I think we should all live together in harmony, you know, and
have group sex.
Yeah. Well, no, not that far.
Sorry,
but,
this is a family show, by the way.
I don't think there should be a world leader. No. So I would demote myself. That's my answer. If I was world leader.
Cool.
Spare time. I mean, I haven't got a great deal of spare time at the moment, to be honest. But I quite like going to the coast. I think if I could spend a day somewhere, it's normally by the seaside. I think that's my favourite thing.
Yeah.
That's easy for me. I would have liked to have grown up in the 60s and witnessed all the flower power stuff, and the maybe gone to Isle of Wight Festival. So that's easy. Or even, you know, growing up around Greenwich Village in New York, that would have been nice for me. Well, it's probably our fault, to be honest. It's probably all down to humankind. I mean, there's enough food to feed everybody in the on the planet, and to be honest, it's I think we've made this world the way it is. Not me personally, but so I think it's our fault, to be honest. It's just a sad truth. The meaning of life is to find your soulmate, fall in love, and everything else that happens, including record contracts, gigs, or whatever you do with your life, is just a bonus. I'm Steve Morano, and you can find me on Facebook, MySpace, and YouTube.